If you took a coastal holiday this festive season, good on you. Consider it country duty. Here's why. The Western Cape relies heavily on tourism to keep the local economy ticking over. Tourism authorities were hoping for a bumper festive season after a second year of lockdown. But then along came Omicron and last-minute international travel bans. So, did domestic holiday makers save the day? Tanya Nefdt finds out.
2021 was another rollercoaster ride for the tourism industry. And just as things were looking up ahead of the festive season, with the city readying itself for a busy period, along came another COVID variant, Omicron, international travel bans and lockdown level 1 regulations still in place. But the city still remained positive.
This is normally the festive season for locals. And for me, that is still the heartening thing, is that locals and South Africans are still going to come to Cape Town.
So have local businesses reaped the rewards of this optimism, and how have they fared compared to previous years?
Did dropping the curfew make a difference?
Obviously, when we received the news that the curfew had been lifted, I think absolutely everyone in the restaurant stood up and cheered at the same time. So it meant all of a sudden we didn't have to put pressure on our customers to leave. We didn't have to race our staff home. This year versus last year, 2020, we've definitely seen a significant increase in trade. You know, obviously 2020 was very, very harsh lockdowns. We were still faced with an 8 p.m. curfew.
Hotelier Leanne Singer runs this budget accommodation in the city along with other hotels in the Cape Town area.
On the whole, it has been a great season. We've seen amazing support from our domestic travellers, and in fact for the last 24 months the reason we are still here are because of our domestic travellers. So in terms of occupancies, the hotels have done really, really well, but it's a constant game between occupancy and rate. Obviously, higher rate comes with international travellers, but our occupancies have been great. Whilst revenue is down slightly, occupancies have been really, really good.
The entertainment industry was equally hard hit over the past 2 years, with many artists having to cancel performances. But the easing of lockdown restrictions meant getting back to doing what they love most over the festive season.
For any artist or musician, the lockdown has been really terrible. This festive season, what was nice was that we could perform in an outdoor space where people could bring their families and have a sense of normality, or just being able to sit in a space and just feel safe.
Cape Town Tourism says it'll have definitive destination performance figures for the festive season in the next few days, but seem positive about the outcome so far. Tanya Nefdt, Cape Town.